Hello guys. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I'm sitting here with a shirt and a tie and I've got a waistcoat on. For those of you who were at Auto Assembly a couple of weeks ago, especially on the Sunday when Nick Hardy had his Reflectors photo studio stuff set up. A lot of you may or may not have seen me walking through the corridors and near Nick's set, wearing a suit and tie and jacket and this sort of similar get up. And a lot of you wondered what was going on. I mean, Rob Bishop, Ominous Voice, thought I looked like the Doctor or a version of the Doctor, and he said, "Do you want to buy my shot screwed?" I said, "No, I like the idea, mate. It's not a bad idea. I might cosplay as the Doctor one of these days, but I'm not here today." And you've seen most of you sort of seen the photos of that Nick took of me sort of on the phone and sort of leaning against the wall stuff in the lobby near the main hall for AA and whatever in the lifts. What I was doing, he's going to upload the photos when he gets a chance. He did it get a green screen for me, so he's going to do it. What the idea was, because an old profile picture is, I can't really do it now. So I was doing a shirt. I had the shirt undone. I was doing running poses, and trust me, I'm looking forward. I mean, Nick's a very, very busy man, so when he gets a chance, that's what I'm going to do. You're probably wondering why I'm actually sitting here doing this again. The reason being, when I was at AA, I said to Rob Turner, 41835, I had a gift for him, and it was a DC Direct Kingdom Come figure. I'll let him. I saw you seeing a picture in his hall. I'll let him explain more because he can do a review of it when he gets a chance. And I said, I'm going to do a different review. I've done Transformers ones. I want to do something different, so I'll do a companion one. And the figure I'm going to review today, even though I actually used to have a shirt with this version of the logo, I've only got the current one now, is the Alex Ross style Kingdom Come Superman figure. Yes, he's still got the classic M shaped boots. Rubbery plastic moulded cape, I'm pretty sure. No, excellent. I'm trying to think. I don't think in the it varies from comic to comic and cartoon to live action series and movies. Sometimes there's an S on the back, sometimes it doesn't really bother me. Anyway, yes, he is a very great man. Because by this point, it varies from story to story, but I've actually got a website up. Where are we? Now, for those of you who haven't read the Kingdom Come series by DC Comics, it came out. What year are we? Bloody hell, 1996 or something. I mean, this story is nearly 20 years old. It's not 19 years old, made August 1996, 4 issues, and there's been other versions, there's been continuations, there's been one-shots, there's been tie-ins, there's been all sorts of stuff, but I haven't kept up to date with recent DC Comics, but the main thing is, originally there was 52 alternate versions of the DC Earth, or from the multiverse. Earth Prime or Prime Earth is our Earth. Earth 2 is where Justice Society of America came from, and it's been said it's 52 of these bloody things. They keep sort of changing what names they use for them, what happens in the history, what characters come from where. It's a convoluted thing. If you want to read more, just go to Wikipedia and just put in DC Universe or DC 52. Just look for DC 52. Anyway, figure itself. Now this one, I can't remember if I got this when it was first released or it was a reissue, but the original version was actually released in 2003. Where are we? Approximately 7 inches tall, multiple points of articulation with the arms, hands sort of turn around, so you can actually get the decent poses. The legs will sort of, there's no knee bend, but it's more like a posable statue. It is meant to be an action thing with obviously the head turn all the way around, but what I like, go back to the page, I don't know if I was going to show the detail or not. Suits. Still got the traditional spit curl, his piercing blue eyes, but anyway, I digress. Now, I think I got this, might have been off Amazon or even my local comic shop. 15 quid, 20 quid maybe, I don't know, it's been a while. Anyway, without giving too much away about Kingdom Come, basically it's set, I think 30-40 years after we know sort of say comics of DC Comics being printed in the 90s, so set in the future. A lot of things have changed, traditional values and how our heroes operate have become old hat. They're not modern anymore. There's a new breed of heroes. They can get away with rampant destruction, villains causing any mayhem. They don't lock him up anymore. They kill him or her. It varies from hero to hero and villain to villain, but basically things have just gone to hell. So Superman's had enough. He's not respected anymore. He's got no time. He's had enough. He retires. He just literally disappears off the face of the earth. He doesn't actually leave Earth, but and it takes a visit from an older version. Well, these are all older anyway, but it takes a version of Wonder Woman to basically break him out of his funk and gets him back into society. Boy, this time he's changed his uniform. So I think the blue is more or less the same he had when his original uniform. The trunks are darker. He's now got a black belt instead of a yellow one. The boots are a darker red. The cape is a darker red. And instead of the traditional, understand, bright red and yellow S shield for the family crest of the House of L, which we all know now, he has the slightly dark. I think they said at one point the black was meant to bring out. I did have the page up. Superman, right, big guy. Shield, chest symbol, backdrop, and belt in black rather than the original yellow, symbolising still in mourning, not only because, bit of a spoiler here, so if you don't want to know, mute it for a few minutes. At some point in the past, the Joker, yeah, it's normally a Batman villain, but he got some dropped. He basically crosses a line, and he kills the love of Superman's life, Lois Lane. I think by the time he's probably his wife. Anyway, but that's, yeah. Superman tries to catch him, can't, so another hero, which Rob will review when he gets a chance, says enough. Joker's been on the run for too long, he's got away with too much, and he kills him. So Superman's boy, he's still in the morning, in fact he's like alone in his life. That's not the same world he grew up protecting since sort of he was 18, 19. Things aren't as happy-go-lucky as they used to be, so he's also more on the fact that over all these years, where are we? The world's not a happy place or a right place anymore, so he's more on the fact of the loss of where sort of the line between good and evil, nice and clearly defined. He's a good guy, Joker's bad, Batman's a good guy, etc. So it's more than the innocence of what was, I think, a natural occurrence in the world back then, when you could see a guy in a bright blue suit and really yellow S shield on him. You look at it, yeah, I'm Superman, I feel safe. He's going to protect, he's going to save us, he's going to help us. So anyway, bit of BG on Superman. He's reformed the Justice League with a few familiar faces, a few that aren't, and changed code names and uniforms. The Silver Temple Man of Steel was growing uneasy with the role of being a world leader during a time of extreme tension. He now dons his S chest symbol, shield backdrop, and belt in black rather than the original yellow, symbolising that he's still in the mourning, not only because of Lois Lane's assassination by the Joker, so he'd be self-aware Joker's gone, that's Lois Lane, he's not being no man, must be sort of 70s or something, we don't know. But his own stance regarding the superhuman issue and what the world has turned into, due to a lifetime of absorbing yellow solar radiation, which that's the main source of his powers, what is the source of his powers, he is more powerful than ever, and has even become resistant to kryptonite, so he's not completely involved. There's still one weakness in the story which he's still vulnerable to, but aside from that, apart from my heroes, which Dave Wallace and Pete Spells, you're later on as a fan of Supeman, you know he's made some of his weaknesses. His invulnerability is high enough to withstand a nuclear bomb. So he's basically, I think he could take a hit from a nuclear bomb before, but it would do a bit of damage. It'd sort of knock him off his feet. Now he can sort of take it and just shrug it off. And where are we? He's still got the same powers like X-ray vision, heat vision, super breath, super speed, flight, invulnerability, super strength, all the traditional powers. Anyway, he's essentially the same Superman we've always known, a little bit more cynical, shall we say. He's still, but deep down, at the end of the day, he's still someone that heroes he's known for most of his life. Normal people he's known, they still care about him, they still respect him, they still have a lot of admiration for the now grey-haired Man of Steel. But I mean, when I first actually read Kingdom Come, I didn't know what it was. I just saw DC Comics artwork by Alex Ross, which is never a bad thing. And I was blown away from seeing a lot of familiar faces: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the original Green. I don't think they explained what happened to Hal Jordan, but that's Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern from the Justice Society, appears. Captain Marvel, The Flash, which is, I didn't know at the time, it's been revealed since it was actually Wally West, the third hero to bear the Flash man. Although he looks like he looks different. I put a photo on my Facebook page ages ago, I think it was a cover photo or something, but in this particular story, by now the Flash has become so powerful, he's actually merged completely with the Speed Force. He's basically the living embodiment of the Speed Force. So he's basically like, I mean, the figure's different because it's got clear red plastic, but in the series, he's just literally a sentient sort of energy being almost. He's literally a living embodiment of the Speed Force. He's all red. You can sort of make out details on his face, but that's about. He's almost like he looks almost like a statue. New other defining features. You can't see nothing, but not in the details anyway. But he wears a helmet very similar to the original Flash, Jay Garrick. That's sort of a metal helmet, really large. I think it's a gold. Page I have a look. Flash. Just the page I've lost it. Crap. History page. Oh yeah. Flashy, where are you, dude? Right, hang on. Google search will be easier. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Yeah, silver helmet. He's got large gold feather wings pointing all the way back, whereas Jay's they were more sort of detailed and sculpted, but essentially the same thing. But apparently, in this version, Wally West is the Flash, but he's got, I don't know, like the memories, or he's taken on the experience and personalities of some of the sort of flashes from before and after. He's got sort of from Jay, Barry, I'm assuming from anyone who's actually ever travelled through or merged with the Speed Force. So it would be Max Mercury, Johnny Quick, Jesse Quick, Bart Allen. It varies. It's been, well, so many heroes over the years that have been held a Flash mantle. They've been inspired by the Flash, teamed up with the Flash, been related to the Flash. So, but yes, I can highly, if you've not read it before, if you can try, I mean, get a paperback or a softback cover version. Try and get the hardback ones. As in the back, it's all design sketches by Alex Ross. So his photos of people who used to inspired. His inspiration is he's actually designed the camera. His dad actually played one of the main characters in the story, and he was also used when they did the Marvel story. I think it was after Kingdom Come. No, it might have been before Kingdom Come. But anyway, and it's got a load of pictures they use as posters for the conventions, for the Wizard magazine that's still being published. And they do, I think it's like 7 or 8, about 7 or 8, basically sort of group, group photos, and that's got a number of each one. If you look at the character, you think, well, it looks like it's a character, but is it him? It shows how like, that'd be sort of Batman, number sort of 1, sort of Batman. It gives a brief description of what's happened to him, why they're wearing that particular uniform, or whether they changed the code name, stuff like that. So anyway, and it's revealed later in time that, I don't know what's changed now, but at the time the designation for this particular version of Earth was Earth-22. So at some point, this particular version of Superman travels to what was pre-New 52 or whatever the hell they call it now, their version of Earth, and actually teams up with the Justice Society. So for a little while, he's teamed up with them. So he does appear in quite a few stories with him. So the only thing I'm going to say is not a slight niggle about the thing. I mean, in general, I like the fact that the S Shield. I still prefer the classic look, but I don't mind it. It took me a little while to get used to it. I like the fact it's different. It's still recognisable as an S, but at the same time, it looks a bit more alien because he is an alien. But the only niggles I've got, little things that does sort of bug me slightly, if I can actually find them again now. I can't even see them. What the hell? I don't know if you understand that shit, but there's a little few sort of splodges of red paint sort of on the shield, it shouldn't be there. I think it was somewhere else. I think it's the cape, or I don't know. There's a few other bits that where a sort of quality. Oh, yeah, some on the leg as well. You can see there's a few sort of quality control issues, but anyway, that's my rambly sort of review on the DC Direct Kingdom Come version of Superman, and my somewhat inspired, thanks to Nick, of doing the whole thing. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed something a little bit different from me. I might at some point do a review. I've got the actual figures. I've got the Flash, I've got Green Lantern, which is quite cool. I think I've got the Armoured Wonder Woman somewhere. I've got the new version of Dick Grayson. He's got a different uniform, a slightly different code name. And I've also got Deadman's brilliant figure. Anyway, I've waffled on more than long enough. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.